Hey folks, welcome back to more Metroid Prime. So last time we landed here on Talon Overworld, and we're off looking for Ridley. So I will say there's several doors here, but only one of them we can actually go. Up here is something we can't access, over here is, I think, a morph ball tunnel. So the only door we can go through right now is that one over there. But first, we can scan our ship. Hunter class gunship. This is like one of the first times in the series where you kind of learn about things related to Samus. Like, we know it's a Hunter class gunship, whatever that means. And we'll see more like what the space pirates think about her, stuff like that. Here we have a new enemy. This is a beetle. So yes, basically they come up out of the ground and they can do these little charge attacks and things like that. Later in the game, we'll actually be able to see where they're going to come up out of the ground before you see them. Which, honestly, it's not as helpful as you might think, because by that time of the game, we'll be able to kill them in one shot anyways. And here's another one here, I believe. Yes, the Sapsack. The thing about these guys is they just explode if you shoot them. Boom. Not much to it, really, but yeah, they count as a scan, so gotta get them. I'm gonna try to get all the scans in this game. I hope I didn't miss one in the last part. Here's a Zoomer. Pretty sure these guys have been in other Metroid games, or something similar to them. They have little spikes. We can just shoot them, though. They're nothing scary. And we can go up those platforms, but again, there's not much we can do there, so we need to go this way. More beetles to shoot. Through this door, more of these guys, more of those guys. Very straightforward so far. And this goes to Chozo Ruins, which is the next sort of main area of the game, I suppose. Take a little elevator, disguised as a loading screen. We have some different looking architecture and things. Through we go. This is kind of a sandy, not really deserty, but sort of area. Now up here, you may have noticed this. We have Chozo lore. This is another category in the database. This is to do with the Chozo, who, if you don't know, I guess they kind of raised Samus when she was first found by them, or something like that. So this is kind of all about the backstory of them, and what happened to them, and it's to do with this planet. Yes, the Chozo who colonized Talon 4. Might be kind of boring now, but it gets interesting later on, that's for sure. Obvious missile upgrade in the background there. But remember, we don't have any of that stuff yet, because we lost it in the last part. So yes, here's the Chozo Ruins. I have to say, I'm not really a huge fan of this place. Like, it's a little bit boring to me. I don't know. Like, it all looks kind of samey. I don't know. Yes, these beetles, they sure like to burrow around. Shoot them all, no problems. So here we have something we can't do anything with yet, which is a blast shield. We can scan it. Vulnerable to beam weapons, explosive weapons may damage it. Which means we need, well, something we haven't got yet. Take a wild guess. So once again, there's several ways we can go here. We can't go through that door over there, because there's a blast shield on it. There's a door up there. But we can't get through there yet either, because there's something we have that we don't have yet. So we need to go this way. And here's some new enemies. I think these are called scarabs? Yes, scarabs. They're pretty much exactly the same as the parasites we saw in the last section. But they just kind of sit there and look at us instead of, you know, charge at us. So they're even easier than the other ones. Although that can happen sometimes, you just walk into one. Here's another one. An ion, or eon, I don't know. Yeah, so these guys, they shoot out little laser beams. If you shoot them, they'll stop. They're a bit of an annoyance, but not really that bad. And later on we'll be able to just outright destroy them. We can't yet, but we will be able to later. More beetles. And up here we have something. A war wasp hive. We'll be seeing those in a little while. Yes. And some more Chozo lore. We'll be seeing a lot of these in this area. Again, if I'm going too fast, pause the video. Pretty straightforward. Some more health, which we don't really need, but we'll take. And here we have the war wasps themselves. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad either. They can dive bomb you and stuff, but they're not very scary. You take a few shots. And they can be kind of hard to hit. But other than that, they're not very scary. Fun little thing over here. There's a little mirror, and you can see Samus in it. Not much else to it. And now there's this little side door over here, which has a save station in it. Go ahead and use that. Don't really need to, but might as well. Some more scarabs, I think, yeah. Just shoot them. Take a few hits for no reason. More war wasps, you get the idea so far. What's in here? There's a blast shield we can't do anything with yet. I think we can scan, yes, these guys. Tangleweed. Yeah, they don't do much. They just kind of slow us down at the moment. And these guys over here. Blast caps. So yes, if you run into them, they'll kind of explode a bunch of gassy stuff. And if you kill them, they'll do it as well. Not much else to those guys. Stress points present in Brimstone Wall. So whenever you see something like that in red text, it'll have a certain type of material. That means that one of the items we can get will be able to destroy those. We don't have anything like that just yet, though, so we can't do anything with it. But it is highlighted in red, so we can see that. Here's another guy. A plasmite. This is the guy we saw on the ship in the last part, in the little holding cell. So yes, these guys sort of light up the area a little bit, but it's not too big of a deal. We can just get rid of them if we want. They won't harm us though, so just kind of hang out, really. Ah, here we go. This is where we want to be. This big open room. Where the missile, or not. Yeah, that kind of thing happens a lot. You'll see an item and then a boss will come along and take it away from you. And yes, this poisony water rises up, so we can't leave this platform. We can scan this guy. This is the Hive Mecha. Yes, so it says, weak around the access ports, which will open up every so often. It's kind of interesting how it says that they work with little predators, which in this case are these new war wasps, which I do want to scan. I'll take some damage if I have to. This is the Ram War Wasp. I think this is like the one time in the game you get to scan these guys as well. So make sure you do that. Now, I'm probably going to get hit here. Oh, I didn't. Wow, that's surprising. So these guys are kind of annoying. It's hard to hit them when they're flying around like that. So you're going to want to wait for them to stop. You can do a jump at the last second. Hopefully they'll avoid you that way. There you are. And then, this thing opens up. And it'll spin around, meaning we've done that part. And it'll send more of them out. It doesn't hurt to just kind of spam shots while they're flying around. You might get a lucky hit in. Because, well, there's not much else we can do with our upgrades that we've got anyway. Who's ramming me? If you're quick on the draw, you can probably get more than one, but apparently I'm not. That was pretty bad. Just 2 left. Come on. There you are. Oi! There we go. Aiming. Okay. It's a good idea to try to shoot a bunch of them when they first come out. Because they're all kind of bunched up together. This is where it starts getting kind of ridiculous. Gonna stop anytime soon? There you go. Zip. You can kind of go off the sound of these guys. You can hear when they're gonna ram you, so just jump at the right time. I think I'll wait for them to stop now. Ow. You weren't ramming, how'd you hit me? Jump. Come on. There we go. Lock on, please. Is there one more? No, that's it. And now we can get ourselves a missile launcher again. And it's all snazzy looking. Yes, missile launcher acquired. You remember how this works. So it does say additional data about it in the inventory screen. Let's have a look at that. I think it's under secondary. Do you remember how I was saying certain things can be destroyed? In this case, in the inventory screen, it'll tell you, hey, you can use this to destroy these objects. So there was that brimstone thing we saw earlier. We can go and destroy that now. Anyway, let's open this up. And we get ourselves an energy tank. I don't think these come under... That's the wrong thing. I don't think these come under scans. No. But of course, we'll take it. It's an energy tank. They're very important. What did it say about this? Yeah, well, pretty obvious what that's for, but we can't do anything with it yet. Now, hopefully one of these... Ooh, that's a new one. Yes, I think that's the medium ammo. Gives you 5 rounds instead of 3. It's good that we got that, though. And that little thing gets destroyed so we can hop back up. Hey, jump up. Come on. There you go. More of these little fellas. I guess they respawned. Now that we've got the missiles, we can actually destroy the war wasp hives, so none of them will come out anymore. Which is just more of a... makes them less of an annoyance. And yeah, you can scan their destroyed versions, but there's no logbook entry for that, so... But now we can come down here and open this up as well. And we get ourselves a map station, which I did scan, didn't I? Yes. Yes, so this area's kind of big. There's lots of stuff we have yet to explore. Like a lot of stuff that we have yet to explore, so... Anyway, remember that wall we saw? Blow that open. Get rid of those guys, and look, it's another missile expansion. Already. So yeah, each missile expansion gives you 5 more missiles. And there's quite a lot of them in the game. I think you get... How much do you have by the end of the game? I think you can get like 250 or something like that. Can't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure it's something around there. But honestly, I find you don't need that many missiles. Like, I rarely use missiles as is, myself. I prefer to use the charge beam when we get that later. Hey. Here we go. Can we do this yet? No. Sandstone block. Oh yeah, well we need the mothball first anyway. Duh. These little guys. I think we might be able to use the missiles to destroy these, but that's kind of a waste. So we'll just shoot them. More of these guys. Which means a good opportunity to hopefully restore our health if they would be so kind. Good enough. Hey. Whatever. So we're back in this main room now. Take a wild guess where our next place to go is. I'm just gonna ignore you guys, I think. Excuse me, sorry, coming through. Oh, this open. Head on through. More of these little fellas. See, this time they dropped heaps of stuff. I guess because the game knew we were low on missiles. Out of the way. And through here. And hey, that looks pretty familiar. Once again, we have to do something before we can get it. Yes, we have to fight some beetles, oh my. Just shoot them a bunch, pretty straightforward. There's quite a few of them though. But they die pretty quickly, so it's not much of an issue. Could use that health actually, there we go. Now, once we beat them all, a big one comes out. He's got a big armory thing on its head, I don't know. So we have to shoot its back. Hey, trying to scan you. There we go. Yes, the plated beetle, well armored. Yes, so... Yes, it'll try to protect its back, but if we're careful... And yes, this is teaching us about dashing. Which is quite helpful in this game, so make sure you figure out how to do it. Because yes, you can either hold it down to jump or tap it to dash, so... Come on, do your charge. There you go. You have a few seconds to shoot it. Might use a missile, actually. It's probably better. Come on. There you go. Yep. There you go, down to 2 missiles, no problem. But you can get those guys later, they're not a one-time thing, I think. They'll show up later in the game. And we get our morph ball back. And in pure Metroid fashion, we're going to need that to get out of the room. But first... Recording to logbook. More health. So yes, we can roll on through here and head out the door. Easy peasy. Hopefully these guys will give me some more missiles. Yes, they did. More of the beetles. Still can't be bothered fighting them, so we'll just ignore them for now. But now we can head up this way, the way we couldn't go before. Now there's some war wasp nests over there. I think I'll just snipe them off, because they're annoying. One of them still came out, but shouldn't be a problem. Strange, that one had only one. So we can come through this tunnel. And yeah, that's what we needed the morph ball for. We can get through there without it. Let's roll on through, ignore those guys. I think we'll leave them be. So, yeah, we kind of want to stay safe here, because, as hasn't really been made apparent yet, the water is poisonous if we step in it. As you can see, it does a fair whack of damage, too. Here's some more Chozo lore. Yeah, surges of negative energy. So yeah, as we can see, there was a meteor strike on the planet. And they're calling what it is the Great Poison, and we don't quite know what that is yet. But trust me, we will later. What's this about? Yeah, so there's toxic stuff everywhere. We can see that clearly something's gone amiss. Which way do we go here? Not that way. I'm gonna go this way instead. Here's some new enemies. The Shriek Bat. These guys are another Metroid classic. Been in a fair few of them. Now we can just shoot them before they dive bomb us, if you know where they are, but we can't actually lock onto them until they've spotted us, for the time being, so you kind of have to know where they are in advance. Here's another one. A Reaper Vine. So yeah, the deal with these guys is you have to hit their little eye here and they'll disappear for a little while, but they will come back, so you gotta be quick about it. Now there's a few ways to go in this room, but only one we actually want. What's this? Runic symbol. We'll worry about those later. We can't do much with those just yet anyway. So we want to go this way. Head up here, and down this way. More of these guys to shoot. As far as I know, you can't actually kill them, like even end of the game. They'll still just be stunned for a while, so... I think we can go this way now. We're supposed to go up to the top of this room to get our next upgrade, but I think we can do some stuff over in this other room first. So we'll head that way. More Shriek Bats on the ceiling. Deal with them now. There should be... I think we can break that. Yes, we can. More missiles. Up to 15 now, which is pretty good. Get rid of those fellas. Ah, didn't see him that time. Yeah, this room. So there is something of importance we can get here. But it is optional, but we want it, because it's helpful. So, head up this way. Yeah, more of these dudes. And we'll see that this door is blocked. Yes, so we have to scan the symbols that are in this room to access it. There's one right here. You see it lights up on both. I think there's one just down here. Yes. There's another one. There's one we have to clear the blast caps for. Is that one activated? Now where's the fourth one? I feel like it's down here somewhere. Actually, it might be just over there. Hey, hang on. Oh nope, I've already got that one. I thought that was a new missile ammo. There we go, that's all four. And now the gate opens up. We go and scan that symbol, and it'll open for us. These guys are kind of annoying. You just have to wait for them to come out, and then you have to shoot them, and then they'll come back, and so on. So this gate opens up, and we get this thing, which is the charge beam. So yes, we've got the charge beam back, which is nice. And all these little eye dudes will show up. But we have the charge beam now, so now we can actually destroy them instead of just stunning them for a while, which is really helpful. I don't think we even need to fully charge it. Let's do that, yeah. There we go. Now, there is some lore here. More things to read. Yes, this is about the meteor strike this time. Yes, this great poison we keep hearing about. And actually... yes, there's a thing here, but we can't get in there just yet. There's a thing in the way. And definitely don't fall into this water, by the way, because it's not shallow, it's deep, so... you'd have a tough time getting out. Thought they might have been the, flying dudes again. I've already forgotten their name. Shriek bats, that's the one. Get rid of these guys. Now we'll head through this way. Ha, nailed it. And it's another save room. Which I think is a good place to stop for now. So we'll continue on next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around.